Alright, my people. Rusty Belt. Got a quick trip on Highway 11, Durand Avenue, Racine, Wisconsin. Outskirts of Racine, Sturtevant, really. Heading back into town now. If this is your first video of this series that you've tuned into, it's March 19th, Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. The clock has struck 9:04 p.m. We're under a severe winter weather advisory in the area until well into the morning hours. And right now there ain't anything going on whatsoever besides it's windy out. Earlier, maybe like 5 o'clock-ish, there was a pretty severe, short-lived, only lasted like a minute or two, but had some intense hail in the city of Racine where I was at that time. And then started raining pretty good, and the rain was turning over into frozen rain with some snowflakes in it. That was when I first started shooting these videos. God, the sky looks really cool. Not to get sidetracked here, but hopefully the camera's picking that up in all of its glory right now because it looks wicked. But yeah, but here we are. I mean, we got snow coming and some violent winds and stuff, but just the timing didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to, so we are, rather than driving around the storm, unless it starts up really soon, we're just gonna drive back into the city and do a little commentary for you. Hopefully you enjoy. And it looks like should I do it or what? Nah, it's too late, huh? Okay. Well, ironically, that's the Hiawatha Bar there. We're in Sturtevant right now. Hiawatha Bar, named for the trains bearing the same name. We'll see if this is, you have both freight and some high-speed Amtraks on, yeah, it's on the high-speed Amtrak, cool. So that's that. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a freight train. So yeah, we got to see that up close. That's pretty cool. Yep, we're on Highway 11, which is Durand Avenue. This is pretty much the heart of Sturtevant right here. Just outside Racine. Just a bit outside Racine. Coming into town. I don't really have a game plan yet. I'm not going to stay out real late doing this, but we'll poke around the city a little bit after dark and touch on some of the areas maybe that I've touched on before, or people have had questions about in other videos, you know. So you got a Layman's Bakery, there's a couple of car lots in Sturtevant. There used to be gas stations at all three of these four corners. One of them shut down. Used to be a Hardee's to the right here, but no more. That's where the AutoZone's sitting now. Some small businesses to the left. Milliger's, which is a very cool place, to the right. It's their second location. Got some Mexican place there now. Used to be the Driftwood Lounge back in the place, back in the day. Got the pizza place. Farm and Fleet. Condos to the left. gas station and a whole like tiny little strip mall that I think it's all abandoned now. That's kind of a shame. That used to be a nice place back once upon a time, not that long ago. And we got our Walmart Super Center and Menards and Petco. Got a Arby's, a Wendy's, a Quick Trip, Wingstop, all to the right up here. I don't think we're gonna bother pulling in there right now, but so there's some shopping there. Since we're coming right up, I really didn't even think about this until now, but since it's right up the road, let's check out the Regency Mall real quick. I swear to God, I'm not dead. Regency Mall. Got Aldi's right there. Same lot as the Walmart. Always forget that's even there. Yeah, so the Regency Mall is it's been somewhat well documented on my channel if you search for Regency Mall, but it used to be a really cool mall. It was built in like 1983 or 84, I believe. It was kind of a state of the arts, not really the term I'm looking for, but I mean it was like a modern, cool mall back in that time. For a long time, up until the early 2000s, it's still thriving pretty good. And like most malls have, the thing has just died. And there's been quite a few proposals over the years to just get rid of it altogether and do something else with it. For a while, they were talking about either turning part of it into like rent-controlled housing and keeping some of it the mall, or demoing some of it and building housing. But what ultimately happened is they demoed a good chunk of it, and they're building the Woodman's now, Woodman's grocery store. So, and the Woodman's, I don't know how far along it is on the inside or when the proposed like launch date is for it, but looks like it's getting pretty close from the outside. The last time I was here, which wasn't all that long ago, because I was at the Buffalo Wild Wings, that's right here, not all that long ago, and poked around the property a little bit afterwards. So let's see what Regency Mall looks like after dark. Right now, March 19th, 2025. Got some demo equipment, a bunch of gravel. Don't know what this structure right here is. I know Woodman's often have a gas station on their property that sells like slightly under market price kind of gas. Guessing that's what that was. If you didn't see it, what I am referring to would be squarely this right here. Looks like they're building, you know, the infrastructure of what would be potentially a gas station, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather have the damn mall back, to be honest with you, but that's not happening these days. Just a lot of good childhood memories of the mall, this mall here, and several in Milwaukee, Southridge, Northridge, I think it was called Westridge or Westgate. That's just a Walmart nowadays, the one that is on 27th in Oklahoma. So that's the Woodman's, what's going on with it right there. It looks like the exterior of the building is just about done at this point. And then you can, I'm not sure what all you can and can't get to right now. We'll find out. But This is what's left of Regency Mall. I'd say it's probably about a quarter of the building, maybe a third of the original building. But the stuff that's to the... We're going to drive around the whole thing, so I don't need to try to explain this. But yeah, so you got this is all fenced off, right? Because it's under demo or under construction still. Might be demo and construction going on at the same time. I'm not sure. So yeah, got the Chuck E. Cheese ahead of me. That Woodman's is a beast. That thing is huge. I've been to the one in Oak Creek a bunch of times. There's one in the Kenosha area that I've been to like once, maybe twice, a long time ago, but it's been years. More recently, I've been to the Oak Creek one a few times. It is a big old grocery store, I mean, for sure. You got Popeyes here. Like I said, there was a Buffalo Wild Wings where we first turned in. You got Burger King over there. Strip mall that's almost dead across the street. Kind of straight ahead of where I am right now. Once upon a time there used to be a Chi-Chi's. I don't think those exist anymore. And then you got the ever thriving Target that seems to be the only retail thing besides Walmart that can really make a go of it these days. Their weird, like, new logo. I don't know. So yeah, the Woodman's is pretty much coming out right to almost as far as the mall building did. Like, they didn't end up with a lot of empty land left over or nothing from this. Their Woodman's is pretty much the same footprint as the mall was. Of course, there has to be somebody behind me right now, so I can't just drive slowly. I mean, let's just try to pull in here. Can't see anything from the damn headlights behind me because the only person in the world that would be driving over here besides me right now is. So yeah, this is all Woodman's over here. That thing is going to be frickin' huge for a grocery store. I mean, for a place that's just a grocery store and that's it, you know. And then this is what's left of the mall. Not sure where all you can get in here. They must have refaced some of it because they essentially just packed right into the building, so yeah, I don't think you can get over there, but so yeah, so this was Sears once upon a time over here. We know what happened to Sears. And if you come around this way, yeah, I don't know if what we just looked at even has anything in it right now. Over here, pretty much like the last actual big legit type place that's still even in here. It's going to be Dunham Sports, which, there we go, Dunham's. Oh, by the way, I know this is almost the end of this segment, so come on back and watch me in my next one, which will start right now.